is that, but of course, there are things that they say they're going to get rid of, but we know they're not going to get rid of, including the QR code system. Now, I support the QR code system during a pandemic because it helps health contact tracers, but there was a suggestion in the past couple of days that this could become a permanent feature of life in South Australia. Here's the Police Commissioner while talking about it today.
If we do have COVID-19 find its way into the community, the risk of it spreading more quickly and going through our community is much greater. So we're trying to find that balance where we keep our community activity as high as possible, but have a fallback position where we can prevent the spread as quickly as possible if it does find its way in. Now, with the UK virus being more transmissible, that means that presents a greater risk if it does get into South Australia.
What you are seeing is a little bit of crab walking away from the issue, but Rowan, there are things that are going to be around forever as a result of this because governments are going to say it's for our own good. How do you feel about QR codes forever?
Well, absolutely no way. What we have to be really careful about is our personal freedoms, our liberties. Richo will remember when the Hawke government even flirted with the idea of an identity card, you know, and rightly everyone arced up and said, no, you can't do that. Now, yes, in an emergency, the rules are different. We are in this COVID emergency, so fine, the rules change. New South Wales got their QR code system up and running very quickly. It's very efficient. Everyone uses it. But they use it because they know that it's important at this point in time. But it has to be dismantled immediately after we're back on the road to full recovery. It has to be dismantled because it is a threat to our individual freedom.
But I mean, Richo, you know, in your lifetime and certainly your public lifetime, it has gone from hell no to a piece of plastic to go into your wallet to, you know what, I will gladly tell the government exactly what time I walked into the shop, exactly what time I left, and I'll do it again at the next shop, the next shop, the next shop, and I'll tell them when I go to the TAB.
Yeah, I think the horse has bolted, as they say, and as far as I'm concerned, a lot of the freedoms that that Rowan's talking about are already gone. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't lose a lot of sleep over it. Look, you know, I don't care, who knows, in that sense, what I do when it comes to matters of health. I think if we don't make sure there's some sort of monitoring of people when it comes to a pandemic, we're crazy, because it's new ground. We don't know what the next step is. We don't know how things will play out, and so we have to work as we go, and as a community try and do it together. Now you can't do that. You can't do that if you want to sit back and say, "Oh no, we've all got to be free, so we've all got to do what we want." That's ridiculous.
The easiest say that. The easiest. Sorry, I said once the COVID's through. Paul's asking specifically whether this guy in South Australia is saying let's keep the QR codes as a permanent feature of our lives in case at some point in the future another pandemic pops up. Well, forget it. Sorry, absolutely no way. Not talking about in the here and now, Richo, but talking about down the road, once something served its purpose, you dismantle it. If you need it again, fine. It takes 5 minutes to set it up again, but don't make it a permanent part of our lives.
By the way, contact tracing is very easy for Richo. There's only 3 places: home, Sky or lunch, and I can give you the 4 places for lunch, all right? It's easy to work out. Now, Pauline, I want to talk about Goma, right?
That's where I go.
Very good. Lee's Fortuna Court. God love you, Stanley. If you're watching us right now, we'll come and see you soon.